Evening. How are you tonight? No script, just talking and expressing some thoughts that I have tonight. Welcome to the Green Fire Motivation channel. My name is Judy Owens. It is my intention that with this channel, you'll take action and take control of your life. The whole point of this channel is to motivate you to step outside of your comfort zone and move towards the goals that you've set in your life. If you've been following me for the last 9 weeks, I started off with the paper match series. And with the paper match series, basically, you're listing 3 things on a sheet of paper that you want to change in your life. And you're also writing down a plan on how you're going to change those. So these last 3 weeks, or the last 2 weeks, plus this video, are motivational quotes to help you to keep striving towards your goals and keep striving to change those 3 things in your life that you have written down on your paper match to change. So with that being said, the topic this evening is procrastination slows progress. Again, the topic for this evening is procrastination slows progress. Now, I actually had a couple of paragraphs written out of things that I was going to say, but I changed my mind about that because I realized that procrastination is not something that I need to research, especially when I've experienced it myself. I don't need to, find a whole bunch of quotes, and I don't need to research what the term procrastination means and, try to make up things to tell you guys about. Anyone who's been alive a minimum of 5 years knows what procrastination is. It's basically delaying something that you need to do, but you don't really want to do. And so at 37 years old, of course, I've been a victim, if you will, to procrastination more than a couple of times in my life. In fact, I actually struggled with it tonight. I wanted to do my video, but I was unsure of what the topic should be. Go figure. So the topic is procrastination, right? So the reason why I say procrastination slows progress is because a lot of times when we're thinking about what we want to do, we spend too much time thinking about it, and therefore we go, oh, well, let me think about it some more, and then I'll do it. Well, see, the habit is forming now to think, 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 think. And I'm sure you guys have heard the term overthink. Someone might have said to you, you think too much, which isn't necessarily a bad thing all the time. It's just not that. It's just that you shouldn't overthink everything. Now, if you're talking about, going in for a major surgery that, you possibly may not come out of, I'm not going to tell you that, that's a 2-minute thinking thing because that's unrealistic. But say, for example, if you're trying to figure out what you're going to do on a Saturday night, you shouldn't take all day long to think about it, because then by the time, you free up your time, then you don't have a plan as to what you're going to do. So then you don't do anything. Right? So you spend too much time thinking. So what happened? You ended up staying at home that night. Not because you had to, but because you didn't plan anything. Now, some people can just, go off the whim and just, throw some clothes on and run out the door, while other people, they need to, actually plan something out, It depends on the personality type. So procrastination slows progress. So me personally, I've been procrastinating on quite a few things, I'll tell you, if you procrastinate on your bills, you'll end up with what they call late fees. And, one late fee doesn't really seem like much, but when you start going 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 late fees at $35 a piece, then it starts to cut into your wallet a little bit. So that's just an idea of how procrastination can slow your progress. Say, for example, everyone always, kind of zooms in when a person starts talking about money. So I guess that would be the best way, to describe how procrastination, slows progress. So say, for example, you have a credit card. and say your credit limit is $500. Okay, so say you want to pay the credit card off like as soon as possible. Well, if your payments are only, say, $10 a month, right? So that's what, 50 payments of $10? Is that 50 payments of $10? Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and let you know, if you thought that 50 payments of $10 was going to pay off a $500 credit card, you're absolutely wrong. Don't you shake your head at me. You're absolutely wrong. Do you know why? Because you didn't calculate the interest. Right. You didn't calculate the interest. So you might have paid, $50. You paid $10 for 50 months, but you didn't calculate the interest. So that means you still have a balance left on that card, right? So say, for example, you wanted to pay the card off sooner and you said, okay, I'm going to pay $20 instead. So now you've cut that amount of time that you have to pay that bill in half, right? Okay, a little bit over half, because once again, you still have the interest, but you understand how procrastination can slow the progress. Because what if you decided, oh, I'm going to skip a month or two? What just happened? So now not only are you going to pay more than what you would have normally paid, you're going to pay additional interest and late fees because you procrastinated about making your payment. Does that make sense? Now, I know $500 to some people may not be a lot, but imagine if you had 5 credit cards at $500 a piece, and then you decide not to pay any of them. So now you've tremendously slowed your progress on paying your bills off because you're procrastinating on paying your bills at all. So, yeah, procrastination slows progress. Say, for example, you're trying to lose weight. And I know I've talked about this before, but just an example. Say, for example, you're trying to lose weight. Procrastination slows progress, right? Okay, so say, for example, you wanted to work out. Say you're going to work out 3 times a week, right? 3 times a week for 30 minutes. Okay. So say, for example, you never started the working out part. So you set up a plan, you said Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm going to work out every single week for 30 minutes. Okay. And then 1 week passes by, you go, I'll start next week. Another week passes by, you go, I'll start next week. A whole 3 months pass by and you're still saying next week. Have you lost any of that weight? No, because your procrastination on starting slowed your progress. Your procrastination on starting your workouts slowed your progress. Say, for example, if you have a career that you want to take advantage of, a career path that you want to take. Say, for example, you want to be a doctor. Okay, now I don't know 100% about doctors. What I do understand is that if I'm going to have a doctor operating on me, and they say, for example, it's 2 doctors, I'm going to choose the doctor that got straight hundreds in their classes. Don't give me the doctor that got an 85 on the exam when they did the surgery. Don't give me the one that got a 90 or a 92, 93. No. I want the doctor that got 100 on all of his surgery exams. That's what makes sense to me, right? Now, say, for example, you have a doctor who was at every class. They studied all the textbooks and all this good stuff. They got straight A's, and then they became surgeons. So what's the likelihood that they're going to mess up? I'm not saying that they're perfect. This is just an example. There's always an exception to every rule. But I'm just saying, say, for example, they went through all their classes, did everything they were supposed to do, and they became a professional surgeon. What are the chances they're actually going to mess up? It's a lot slimmer than a person who missed a couple of classes, slept late, got bad grades on their exams. And for me, bad for a surgeon is anything under 100. But that's just me, So the person who slept late, missed the exams, or got bad grades on their exams, they Their procrastination to do everything that they needed to do is what slowed their progress. Say, for example, you want to be a writer. It's very popular. A lot of people have a story and a testimony to tell that can affect others. But say, for example, you're 20 years old and you say, I'm going to write a book because I have a testimony, right? And then you go, I'm going to write the book, I'm going to write the book, I'm going to write the book. And all you ever do is talk about writing the book. And it's like 10 years later and you still haven't written one page. What happened? Your procrastination to get started slowed your progress. And I'm pretty sure I could go on and on and on about different ways that procrastination slows progress, but there's no need, because I'm pretty sure with the examples that I've given, you get the point. Okay? So now I'm going to bring it back to the Green Fire Motivational channel, which started off with the paper match. Now, for those who don't know what the paper match is, it's important for you to click the link at the bottom of this video. That way you can understand exactly what the paper match is, and you can understand exactly what the power is in having a paper match. And for those of you who already have your paper match, this is an additional motivational Green Fire quote. Procrastination slows progress. Okay? You have your paper match already. That means you have everything planned out that you need to change the 3 things that you wrote on that paper match. Green Fire Motivation. Green means go. Don't sit still. You already have what you need to keep moving forward. Procrastination slows progress. You don't need to procrastinate because you already know what you need to do. Now you just need to keep moving. Go. Keep moving. Go. Keep moving. Go. Procrastination slows progress. Hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys need from me. Let me know what you wrote on your paper match. Let me know what ideas, thoughts, things that I need to elaborate in order to help you turn your motivational fire green. Thank you.